Hey, it's the Brooke and Jeffrey podcast. You already did the hardest part. You hit play. Congratulations. Now just pray the Wi-Fi sticks.
We're all going to get a little bit fatter on Super Bowl Sunday. So might as well get paid for it. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Why did your voice always get deeper whenever you talk about football?
I'm not talking about football.
Because he's a man.
I'm talking about the food when we watch football.
Okay, well, it's still happening.
Because the website Finance Buzz, a place we've all definitely heard of before.
Yeah, I love that site.
They're looking to hire someone to taste 20 different Super Bowl snacks from Costco.
What? Costco?
I mean, did I just hear my calling?
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe the damage that I do at the free sample areas.
It pays $1,000
What?
plus a $500 gift card for you to buy all of the snacks.
But is there a refrigerated bin where I can buy whatever I just tasted right afterwards?
They're usually,
Because I am a sucker for that.
well, Costco serves everything in like 500 packs, so I think you'll be okay.
That's true.
They're calling it the sideline sampler side hustle of side snacks.
That's what they're calling it?
Just rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah, that feels like too many people were in the meeting and all wanted a part of naming it.
We
Keep
really-
adding more.
As long as it says side, every other word, and we're good. Some of the food items you're going to be tasting include Costco wings, pizza, mini tacos, mozzarella sticks.
These are all things I've already tasted, Jeff.
There's all the classics.
Don't tell them that. Just eat it anyways.
You'll have to photograph each item, write a little description about it, and then rate them based on how tasty they are and also how hard they are to make.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, again, though. This is
Step
pretty
1,
simple.
remove plastic film and micro... Oh, what am I, a neurosurgeon?
Toss an air fryer. Done.
But they say anybody can apply. You just have to live somewhat close to a Costco
Oh, wait, who
all
doesn't?
right.
and also have access to a Costco membership. You don't even have to be a
Darn.
member.
No.
Just have access to
Oh, I
someone
have
who
access
has
to
one.
Brooks.
Yeah,
Got
but
it.
I have to go with you, you know. Like even my husband can't go by himself.
What?
Yeah, because I'm on my family's Costco
Yeah.
membership.
They're
Oh.
strict.
They're real strict.
are.
Oh.
Yeah.
But if you want to do this, the cutoff to apply is tonight at 11:59
Oh, why don't you
p.m.
tell
Yeah.
us now,
Hey,
Jeff?
that's before.
I can
know
do
that's
it.
before.
I'm
You have
ready.
less than 12 hours.
Let's wrap this up so I can get online and
All
apply.
right, go get it done. We got to move on. Speaking of tasty samples,
Hey now.
Jake,
Hey.
Brooke wants a mouthful of trivia, so let's make her happy.
Only
today.
supply her mother with that.
Okay.
On this day, trivia of trivia. Come on. On this day, back in 1845, Edgar Allan Poe published his famous poem, The Raven. It's
Nevermore.
the third most dramatic bird-related story ever told. It's behind The Ugly Duckling and Angry Birds the movie.
Oh,
That's
wow.
such a
Drama.
good movie,
Deep
though,
cut,
low-key.
But don't worry, today I'm not going to be quizzing you about famous metaphors from 1800s Baltimore narrative poetry.
Dang it.
Instead, we'll be tackling a far more interesting topic, identifying bird calls.
What?
Hey, Jake.
In a special Big Yeets for Bird Tweets edition of Plenty of 20.
Oh
Are
my
you being
God.
serious?
Brooke, I'm dead serious. Here's how it works. You will say a number 1 through 20, and I'll play you an audio clip of a feathered friend. You just have to correctly name that bird in order to stay in the game. And please note, Brooke, I know you're going to want to interrupt, but each clip has to be played in full before you give an answer.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm just going to be, I don't have answers to any of
Brooke,
this.
you know birds.
It's going to be the highest rated
Lord.
segment we've ever done on our show.
Please give me a seagull.
We'll start with the woman who's rated by the United Kingdom as one of 2025's fittest birds.
Ooh.
That's Alexis.
Hey.
Thank you.
Word is a word.
I need a number, please.
5.
Here is your bird. Tell me, what bird is this?
Oh, wow.
Please don't complain about the length of the clip. It's exactly as long as it needs to be.
We only got, what, 15 seconds?
Yeah, 13,
Oh,
maybe.
way to cut it
Alexis,
off.
what bird is
The
that?
only 2 birds I know, it's not a seagull, so let's go pigeon.
Yeah.
Alexis said pigeon.
See?
That is correct.
We
That is
can
a
do this, guys.
I thought this was going to be a joke.
Brooke, it's your turn. Alexis is still in it. We need a number.
3.
I'm into it.
Brooke, tell me, what bird sound is this from?
Oh.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Brooke, what bird is that?
That was nice.
What? I
don't know.
I've got
I don't
two in my
really
head
know.
for this one.
Don't help her,
Oh,
Jeff. She
let
doesn't
Jeff
deserve
help.
it.
Let Jeff help.
I'm guessing it's a seagull.
Oh,
No.
Brooke.
One of the most incorrect answers I've ever heard on this show. Brooke, that was a peacock.
Yes,
I never knew what they
obviously.
sounded
I didn't even know they
like.
made noise.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
always thought they were like silent.
All right.
Oh my god.
Alexis is still in. Brooke got hers wrong.
Somehow.
Jose, it's your turn. I need you to pick a number
Somehow.
1 through 20.
Let's go number 10.
Jose, tell me, what bird makes this noise?
Okay.
Now you're gonna love this, kids, because it's not just a song, it's a guessing game. And you get to guess what the song is about. You ready? Who is a friend right to the end? Who has two wings and even sings?
That would be Big Bird.
Are you kidding
What?
me?
He
I get
said-
Peacock and he gets Big Bird.
Can't hear anyone who's out of the game.
know.
So I'll just listen to Jose saying, that's Big Bird, and say, Jose, you're absolutely correct.
Oh.
Good job, Jose. We're going over to Jeffrey
Thanks,
now.
Jake.
3,
Okay.
5, and 10 are off the board.
Okay, give me 11.
Number 11. Jeffrey, here's this bird.
He also, in his attempt to outsing his rivals, incorporates other sounds that he hears in the forest. That was a camera shutter.
Yeah.
And now a camera with a motor drive.
No way. Oh, that's a car alarm.
And that's a car alarm.
Jose knew it.
Jeffrey, what bird was that?
Do you
they
know
can
how?
mimic anything.
You know how many times I've watched this episode of Planet Earth?
I feel like I have too.
I've watched it like 40 times.
Yeah.
Or is this the bird that's in Hunger Games?
The Mockingjay? No, that was David Attenborough
I know, but
clearly
it's the same
describing the
bird.
South American liar. So,
What the
Liar
Get
bird,
the heck-
please.
Get
Jeffrey
out.
said the South American lyre bird. That is
No way.
absolutely correct. I just had lyre bird, but I'll give it to him.
You
there.
told
it's South
before.
American.
Do
Brooke,
they live
you
in the
couldn't
city?
even identify a simple peacock, okay? Stay out of it.
Alexis, it's your turn. I need a number.
I want to go again.
Alexis, a number, please.
8.
Number 8.
Like this forced into the game.
Alexis, what bird makes this noise?
It's from
You
an
know
old
it.
show, but I don't know.
What was
Yes,
his
you do.
name?
I
Oh,
don't.
know now.
I only know Tweety Bird.
Alexis said Tweety Bird. That's incorrect. That's Woody Woodpecker.
That's right. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Jose, it's your turn. Need a
Okay,
number.
let's go 4.
Number 4. Jose, what bird makes this noise?
Really?
Oh, that's it?
Oh,
That's a short
Yeah.
one.
Didn't
Yeah.
say owl.
Jose said owl. That is incorrect, Jose. I'm sorry. That was a human imitating the sound of an owl.
I really thought
Yeah, not a bird at all.
That's
Yeah.
not a bird.
Tough way to go out, but it's a great way to win because Jeffrey won today's Plenty of 20.
All right. I get to choose who gets shocked today.
I
We're-
think we know, Jeff.
God,
Yeah,
shock yourself,
We're going with the
Jeffrey.
person who literally smeared birds all over the
wow,
world.
dude. I hear she thinks birds are
Brooke
real.
Fox.
Wow.
What are you singing? The bird's the word?
Surfing bird.
That
bird is
It's
the
called,
word.
Yeah, bird's the word.
Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird is a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird is a word. A bird, bird, bird.
That was a scorned lover of
Yes, you can hear the passion in it. That sound,
Craziest shot collar we've ever done.
You was crazy, bird.
Yeah, it was all right.
it is all downhill from here.
my
We're going to do a
God.
phone tap right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
With some people, you can ask them a question and already know how they're going to answer before you even get it out.
Okay, like,
Like when you ask your boss for an extra week off of work.
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably going to be a no.
Yeah.
Duh.
Or when you ask your child if they want more ice cream for dessert.
Yeah, they're going to say yes.
Yeah, duh.
And then you tell him, sorry, Dad ate it all.
Yeah.
Brooke, oh, you just you tease them.
Or when that kid from my private high school invited me to his house party a block outside of Bel Air.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
Oh, because it was outside.
Yeah, his parents don't. His parents' infinity pool
I
didn't
see.
even have a glass wall. Disgusting. Yeah, it's a no, Brent.
That just-
But
What was the wall? Quartz?
Ugh.
Ew.
disgusting. But you know what? That's what I love about our next segment. Because I can never predict what my co-host will answer when I ask them, what's on your mind? We're going to do it coming up right now.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Why does every apartment listing show you 50 photos of the lobby? I don't need to see the front desk from 7 different angles.
is true.
Because it's the only pretty part, Jeff.
Yeah, because we clean it every
They're
day.
like, or do you want to see this tiny white box that we're going to let you live in?
No, see, this is why we don't mess around with fluff on this segment.
All right.
We get straight to the point by asking what's on your mind. Starting with Brooke. Brooke, what's on your mind?
Well, it was my son's birthday over the weekend.
Yay, older!
And I hosted the very first slumber party for him.
Oh
Which
my gosh.
Apparently, boys call sleepovers.
It's a sleepover.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't know that slumber party was feminine.
Can
but
I
okay.
tell you how excited I was for this when you told me? I cannot wait to hear what's coming next,
Well,
Brooke.
I'll let you know, I am not a boy energy mom. I just don't get it. Like, I have a sister. I have an older daughter. I have not done little boy energy because they're so sweet individually, and then they get together and all they want to do is kill each other. Like, I don't understand. I planned, create your own t-shirt, craft.
Boo.
I thought it would take 25 minutes, right?
Yeah.
No.
5 minutes of just
Yeah.
I'm like, does no one in this room care about aesthetic?
No.
No one?
You got to hold one of the kids behind his
No.
arms and let the other kids come up and hit him.
Oh my God.
That's fun.
So then immediately they go to the living room and they're wrestling, and I'm like, hey guys, no wrestling. And my husband's like, that's not a battle you're gonna win.
No.
Yeah, their little boy are jumping off the couch.
Yeah.
You
going
just got to
backwards.
pad the walls and all the sharp corners
Yeah.
and let them go wild.
Not even. Let them learn from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, it's just a realization that I have a lot to learn.
We'll all chip together and buy Brooke a book on how to correctly raise a boy. But for the
What?
meantime,
That's
Just
not,
an animal.
that's not what I was talking about.
Jose, what's been
It's
on your
different
mind?
energy.
Well, I asked my dad recently. I was like, dude, if you and me were ever to do a bucket list vacation, what would you want to do? Where would you want to go? So he thinks about it and his eyes light up and he goes, oh, what if we do famous museums, Jose?
Oh.
And I'm like, hey, that's actually great. I'm into that. And I go,
Yeah.
so what are you thinking, brother? The Smithsonian or something?
Yeah, right, the Louvre. What
And
do you got?
he goes, oh, no. And then he brings up Amsterdam.
Okay.
He goes, I heard that they have a torture museum.
Oh.
And I go, what? And he goes, yes, you can see all of the torture tools from the whips and the guillotines, maybe see some blood from an old queen. I'm like, a blood stain from
Yeah.
the 1500s.
So your dad wants to do a death tour.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. I was hoping he wasn't going death tour.
Yeah.
Then he starts listing off a few others in Europe while we're there. So I realized
only pack black for your trip.
pretty much the guy who always talks about death and brings up death to me on vacation also wants to focus on death. So,
Sure.
Makes sense.
To his credit, there's not a lot of museums that are about hugs and happiness. It's usually looking
That's
back
true.
at sad things that have happened in the past.
I mean, I guess, but I was more hoping oh, cool, an old pelt from,
Yeah.
back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
He was
That
used
thing
to
killed-
smother somebody in their sleep.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Alexis, what's been on your mind?
So over the weekend, I was back in the city I went to college at, okay? And I was at one of my favorite bars, Hannah's, shout out. And I know it's mostly still college people that go there, but I don't care because I love it. So
I know.
I'm going to go, okay?
Now you're looking like an old lady.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm there with one of my friends, and we see these two guys coming over to us, and we look at each other, and we're like, not our type, and we're like, oh God, how are we gonna get rid of these two? We don't want to talk to them. How are we gonna not? They come up and they're like, oh, so what are you studying at school?
Oh, they think you're still in college.
Yeah.
Oh,
And to
Yeah,
which I say,
compliment.
I was like, oh, nothing. I actually graduated a few years ago. And then they're like, oh, okay. How old are you? You're not 22? And I was like, oh no, we're 27. And the fear in their eyes.
Oh, yeah.
When I said I was 27, they looked so scared and ran. When I say physically turned, and I've never seen someone run from me faster than that. And then my friend looks at me and she's like, did they just leave us?
Yeah.
We are so out of their league. And I'm a working adult.
Yeah, you're the only one that could actually pay for the drinks in that bar.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
So you started lying about your age after that, right?
I mean, obviously, I was studying communication again after that
Okay, good. Learn your lesson.
for the rest of the night.
All right, Jeff, what's on your mind?
Well, would you guys consider me a man's man?
No.
Absolutely,
No.
Jeff.
Well,
No.
like Brooke, if you didn't know me,
Yeah.
Like, and you just saw me out on the street, you'd probably think that dude owns a big bad truck and not what I really drive, a pastel Lexus with cream leather interior, hand-stitched, by the way.
I'd see you and I'd think that dude's going to call his mom in the next hour.
Oh, good relationship with the family.
Yeah, sure.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, look, I released my inner man's man over the weekend.
Oh, you did?
And I worked on some projects around my house.
Okay, so what did you work on, Jeff?
I built a cabinet, assembling a desk.
Are you talking about just putting together IKEA furniture?
No, Wayfair.
Okay.
I love that site.
Okay.
Yeah, high quality stuff on there.
Can you feel manly when you're using a little Allen wrench?
Well, the thing is, I noticed I was getting blisters from tightening everything.
Ouch.
And
For that little...
my hands were not cut out for this type of labor. No. So I came up with a brilliant business idea, perfect for women over 80 and for me.
Okay.
It's called Blue Collar Hands. So if you need to build a desk, but your delicate digits just weren't made for screwing and tightening stuff, call up Blue Collar Hands, and we will send over somebody with palms so rough and so calloused, they will knock on your door and leave a dent.
And they won't even feel as they're knocking.
No.
Okay.
Their hands are numb.
I feel like my dad could do that in retirement.
I've already reached out to your dad as one of our future employees.
He's like, yeah, this finger, I lost that fingernail 4 times.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that all my co-hosts are going to throw in some seed money to help me get this idea off the ground.
Take all my money.
Can't we just call it man hands? No?
No.
Ooh, I like it.
I mean...
If you support it, text into
I don't really like the
78592. Jeff deserves Blue Collar Hands, and I will know that I have your support.
Okay. You just...
Hold on, I'm texting in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just jealous because you didn't come with the idea first. Text in 78592 and tell us what's been on your mind.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We have a decision to make here. We can either read texts from the listeners about what's on their mind or hear another depressing story from Brooke's childhood. Which one should we do?
I vote depression.
They're not depressing to me. I think they're fun.
To everybody else.
I like them because they're
Maybe let's read the text here. This one says, I found you wonderful people on TikTok, and I've been listening to Second Date Update, and the stories are amazing.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for finding us.
A lot of people still finding us on our TikTok page.
Love it.
Just in time for the government to shut it down forever.
Bye, TikTok.
Good work, Congress.
We've got a YouTube as well.
Oh, yeah, we got it all, baby.
Nobody watches that one, though.
Yeah,
Actually, they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's grown like 200% in the last 2 months.
I don't think Jeff understands our level of, success.
I'm surprised, honestly. Another
That's
text says, what's on my mind? My poker face gets tested every day at work when I sneak an earbud and listen to the show. Where are you sneaking it, though?
Yeah.
Well, in the ear, Jeff. There's not another
You didn't
option.
say that.
Okay.
Not where I put mine. Anyway, one more text says, I just got done listening to Blind Love Is with Kayla and Tyler on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I was chewing gum when he said he liked a, quote, healthy jaw. And I've never felt so victimized.
Hey, you should feel seen. I bet that's a good jawline you got.
That said, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
You can check out that segment, Blind Love Is, and all of our segments up on our podcast, by the way, at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's not easy to tell someone else about the lowest moments in your life.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
Like, it's hard for me to admit this right now.
Uh-oh.
But I'll never forget the day my parents came to me and they said they're taking away one of my trust funds, leaving me with only 7.
Oh, no. Why are they taking it away,
That was
Jeff?
your lowest moment of your life.
I mean, they didn't take it fully away. They moved it to a smaller European country with a better interest rate. But still, I hit rock bottom.
Did you?
Oh, no,
Well, I mean,
Jeffrey.
it was still satin on the rocks.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
And that's why I have so much respect for the people that we have on the phone who are about to share some of their worst and most personal moments from their lives.
Oh, it can't be more revealing than yours.
It's the time they caught their exes cheating on them.
Oh, dang.
You're right, but it's not as bad as what
No,
happened to
it's
me.
not. No, I just feel bad.
But we'll take what we can get for a brand new edition of Busted. It's coming up right after this.
Sneaky husbands,
Two-timing wives.
bad boyfriends.
And even worse girlfriends.
They thought they could get away with it.
But now,
They're about to get busted.
People always say, life's short, don't take things so seriously.
Yeah.
Except for this segment is about cheating.
Yeah, your
Jeff.
monogamous relationships, I mean, I would take those kind of seriously.
Glad you threw the kind of in there.
Yeah, sort of. Because if you don't,
Sorta.
you might get shamed right here on Busted. And we've got a few listeners ready to share stories about exes who decided to not take monogamy to heart. We're going to start with Patricia. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
So my boyfriend told me that he started volunteering at an animal shelter.
Already sus.
Really?
Sus.
That's awesome.
That's really sweet.
Just adopt one.
You
Come
know,
on
I've
now.
actually looked into this. There's like a waiting list to volunteer.
To volunteer?
Yeah, I was
love
like,
it.
oh, never mind.
And what kind of lowlife are you that you lie about volunteering? Is that what he did?
Yeah, what
that's
happened?
true.
Oh, we'll get there.
Uh-oh.
The next
She
day,
laughs.
he brings home a foster dog. And the dog was horrible, chewing everything up.
Well, yeah, it's been through some trauma.
It's
Be
a-
gentle to that poor puppy.
Untrained puppy,
Maybe
too.
he's teaching him to chew everything up. Like that was what.
He's the
Sit.
opposite of a trainer.
Now destroy the couch.
I'm a
Good
wilder.
boy.
I turn them back into their...
Wilder.
Oh, God.
So chewing, peeing on everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
jeez.
my boyfriend insists that we keep him and that it's only for a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're fostering. It's not like it's yours.
Exactly. So one day I'm like going through his bag of toys and food and stuff, and I see a collar with a tag, and I'm confused because I'm thinking that the dog has no home.
Right.
I call the number, and it's a woman, and she tells me that her boyfriend is just pet sitting for a few weeks.
No way.
Wait, it's
Wait.
not a foster dog?
Not a
Wait,
foster
who's the
dog.
boyfriend? Is your boyfriend the boyfriend?
We apparently have the same boyfriend.
Oh, I didn't understand.
I was really on team boyfriend
I know.
at
I
first
was
on
like,
this
what?
story.
But on the good side, the dog now has 3 parents to look after him. That's kind of nice.
And he can't even teach his own dog not to pee on stuff?
Oh, my God. Let's keep it going. We're going to go to Jason. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Oh, man. My girlfriend and I went to Mexico, and she really wanted to do horseback riding on the beach. So I'm scared of horses,
Oh, you're
so I
scared of
didn't
them.
go.
Oh, yeah.
And then, well, after it started, I felt bad, so I, went to watch.
Nice.
And so then I'm sitting on the cliffs there,
Right.
and I'm looking out at the sunset, and who rides over the hill? But her and the instructor, facing each other on the same saddle.
Oh, facing each other.
Yeah, that's how they ride in Mexico.
That was just one of those tricks.
Yeah.
It's the Mexican welcome.
Yes.
That's what they call it.
Right.
So I'm guessing the instructor was facing towards her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe he's calming her down and looking directly into her eyes.
I mean, they had to have had their clothes on, else that is really impressive.
Oh, God. That would hurt, actually.
Are you sure she was cheating? It wasn't just, am I still being gullible?
Brooke, what are you not seeing? It's 2 people, 1 saddle facing each other. You're not doing that with any normal tourist.
You ever ride a horse that way?
Yeah.
You ever ride a horse facing the
Maybe
man?
there's just he's like, whoa, watch this cool trick I can do. And spins around.
Okay, you've read too many romance novels, Brooke. Give it a break.
The border of cheating is so thin in Brooks.
Yeah, I know. We got time for one more. Let's go to Robin. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
So my boyfriend did game nights with his buddy, and I always let that be his time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, why would you even question it?
Yeah.
Right. I never imposed or asked if I could join or anything. I just let them do it because I'm not really a board game fan.
Okay.
Okay.
But one night I decided to stop by, and I expected to see a bunch of adult nerds playing Dungeons and Dragons or something.
Totally.
Is that really how you imagine your boyfriend?
She knows him.
Bunch
She
of
knows him.
losers in there
Yeah.
rolling a 20-sided dice.
Yeah.
Weirdos.
That's why he has friends.
Okay, all right.
We're all nerds.
You're honest. I
checks out.
appreciate that.
But instead, I see him, his buddy Swayze, and 3 other women playing Naked Twister.
Oh.
Whoa.
I mean, you're once impressed that he's really stepped up his nerdism.
Yeah.
I don't know about impressed, but I definitely was shocked. And
Yeah.
we got into this big argument and everything, but
Does he put his clothes back on while he's fighting with you, or is he still standing there naked?
I don't even want to say.
Okay.
He's not
Naked.
even stood up either. He's still right hand
In
red,
position.
left foot green.
Oh, wow.
Oh my.
They all were naked while we were arguing.
Oh
Oh,
God.
my God. What was his explanation?
I mean, like, technically he didn't lie, is what he said.
Oh, because he's playing a game, so you're letting it...
It is a board game, and these are my friends.
Right. So we started dating, like, we continued dating and everything.
Even after that?
Yeah, even after that, we continued dating because he never lied. Like, technically, he was really playing board games.
It's not an actual law that you have to follow.
Yeah, this is a statement.
Right. I guess it was my fault because I never asked if he was playing them with his clothes on or if his buddies were, like, prostitutes.
That is a good point. You always need to ask that question.
You're being sarcastic about blaming yourself, I hope.
Of course.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, okay. Darn.
Jeff, you would be manipulated so easily.
Oh, man. Well, now,
it's like, this is my fault.
I'm just saying, all the ladies out there, you know what to ask your boyfriends before he goes out for game night.
Specific.
Are your friends wearing clothes tonight?
Yes. And text in to 78592 if you have a story about how you caught one of your exes cheating. You could be on the next edition of Busted. Your phone tap's coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
In today's phone tap, we call a guy who's hosting a going away party for his mom.
Oh, that's cute.
She just retired and is about to head out and travel the world.
Oh, good for her.
But before she does, she asked us to prank her son by telling him that the catering order for the party is going to be late.
Oh.
And there's a good reason. 87-year-old delivery driver Alan Winterbottom got his directions mixed up.
Give us Alan.
But he is determined to get there. In your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Is this Richard Max?
Speaking. What?
Hello?
Who's this?
Yeah, my name is Alan Winterbottom. I work for a gourmet catering. Whoa. Which way you're going over there?
Okay, yeah, I'm waiting for a delivery.
Right,
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I got your food order in the back of the van here. Yeah, I'm trying to drive it to you, but I don't know. I must have got turned around somewhere.
Okay, do you have like an ETA or...
Out of the way, buckaroo!
Oh,
Coming
God.
through with a delivery here. It's really important. Darn dummies. So, yeah.
It sounds like you're going kind of fast. You don't have to go that fast.
Listen, here's the situation. If I get written up again for a late order, then they're gonna let me go. So I can't let that happen. You understand me?
Well, the order's already late. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna get this food to you or I'm gonna die trying.
No.
It's now or never for me.
What?
Just give me a hint where you are, and I'll be there.
A hint? What do you mean a hint?
The GPS is being all wonky on me, so I don't know what's going on.
You have my information.
Just tell me east, west, or north.
I don't even know where you
shoot,
are
what's
right
that
now.
sound?
How could I know?
Where'd my car stop? These damn electric vehicles turning on and off.
What?
Oh, no, wait, it's just my seatbelt.
Oh, my God.
We're back in business. Here we go.
Are you okay, sir?
It smells pretty good back there. Would you order roast beef?
What? No.
That's nice.
Dude, I need to know, like, we've been waiting for this food for a long time.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, my.
He came out of nowhere.
Does the catering company know you drive this crazy?
Zip your lip, buckaroo. Trying to focus on the road here. You're yammering on and on in my ear. You're like my ex-wife over there.
This is not cool.
Hey, shut your trap, Sonny. You're distracting me from my job.
You're not good at your job to begin with.
Oh, hey, I think I'm here.
No, you're definitely not. There's no car outside my house.
What? Oh, son of a gun.
Oh, my God.
It's probably because my trunk was open. Gosh, dang it.
Please, this is the police. Don't move.
Oh, my life. I think I can outrun him. It's okay.
What?
No, I'll be there. This is important delivery.
Just please stop. Stop the car.
No, I told your mother, Michelle, that I wouldn't be late.
What?
For the food or especially not to do this prank phone call on you. Michelle's counting on me. Michelle, I'm coming for you.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now?
Richard, I'm sorry, dude. You're on the radio right now. My name is Jeff. The show's called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're doing a prank call on you.
Oh my God. And you said my mom's name.
Yeah, your mom, Michelle, set you up. She says, actually, your catering's already arrived at your house. It got there while you were out on a jog, and she's got it stored in the garage.
Oh, she's going to. Oh my God.
Please, this is the police. Don't move.
They're back again.
That was a sound effect? Oh my God. I swear I thought that was real. Oh, Mom. You're going to get it.
That's what I said to your mother, too, when I was on the phone with her. She's quite a sweetheart.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
I can guarantee after today, you will never look at people's dating profiles the same ever again.
Really?
And it's all because of two little letters that apparently some people sneak in there.
Ugh.
And it indicates a very specific type of thing that they're into.
Oh my gosh.
One of our listeners says she's into it, and it's way more common than any of us thought. You'll find out what those two little letters are and, more importantly, what they mean. It's probably going to shock you in your brand new second date update right after this.
Second date update.
We talk a lot about, do women have a specific type?
Well, I mean, every woman has a different type.
I think every person has.
But I think the answer is yes. Alexis only likes to date pro athletes. Brooke prefers men who share her same values and same last name. She wants that familial vibe.
He's not family.
Now he is.
Well, that's true.
Our listener today, though, Beth, says she has a very specific type of guy that she dates. No exceptions. And it's clingy El Salvadorian comedians who are afraid of heights. So, Jose, this could be it for you.
Can we run into each other's arms but not jump too high?
I predicted that Jose was going to find love this year.
Let's find out.
I hope I do.
Beth, hey, welcome to the show.
Hi.
So,
Stop flirting with
She's
me.
like, what?
I know I was joking about the comedian stuff, but tell us, you have a very specific type you said in your email. What's your type?
Well, I only date guys who want to be financially dominated.
What? What does that mean?
Financially dominated?
Did you mean independent?
No, it's a niche thing. It's called findom, like financial domination, where
Findom.
there are. Yeah.
So wait, you only date poor guys? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, what? Explain.
No, it's actually the opposite. So there are certain successful men who find it very thrilling to give a woman complete access to their bank account.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
That is kind of exhilarating because you don't know.
I thought this was like an independent woman thing. Like you make your own money.
You were saying that too.
I mean, it is.
This is rich people problems.
Okay. So wait.
What?
You only date guys. How do you find these guys?
Yeah, and are they like people you actually like or not really?
Brooke, you're married. Come on now.
Like,
I thought Alexis was going to ask that.
Is there like a tab on Wells Fargo?
Yeah, this is kind of blowing all of our minds. Can you explain a little bit more about how this works?
So there are specific sites and then specific ways that guys indicated on the profile. They'll put like FD, and then they're into Findom. And
FD, financially.
Okay.
Yeah. And I actually like the people I'm dating. Like, I actually want to date them. Like, we actually hopefully lead to a relationship.
Okay.
So wait. I still need more information.
do?
Like, how do you get access to all of their finances? How does that work?
Well, it depends, right? You might go on a date and they could give you a password or a PIN. And then as the woman behind the scene, I would take out as much money as I want. And I'm not screwing them over. We're consensually playing a game.
Okay.
In case any cops are listening.
Yeah.
Just with regular domination, like they might like some pain, this is a form of pain, right?
The wallet.
I see. But obviously you don't want to deplete their entire bank account because otherwise you can't continue to date them if they're totally broke.
And if they have this much money to do this, I'm sure they have multiple different accounts.
Yeah,
like
they're only giving you an account so
Yeah.
much. That's a good point.
So there's guys who actually are into this that want this.
I totally forgot. Are we doing a second date update? Are we doing Awkward Tuesday? I don't know what. I was like.
Let's turn into like a financial segment at this point, how to make a buck. But
Are we calling a guy for you?
yeah, is there a specific guy that you are wanting us to call today?
Yeah, so I did meet a specific guy, and his name is Charlie, and he had the FD on his profile, so we matched and chatted, and we had a first date, and it was a nice rooftop lounge, and the first thing he does, he took out his wallet and laid out all of his bank cards and says, pick one. It was pretty hot.
What?
What?
Way, that is so like baller.
Did you have to put your hands over him and see what you get the most reaction on him?
I'm guessing
you always pick the heaviest, by the way. The heaviest one has the biggest limit.
It's like credit card roulette, basically.
It is.
Which
Do you think
one?
he's nervous? Like, oh God, don't pick that one.
Oh God, that's my black card.
That's right. He probably wants her to pick the big ones. Which one did you choose?
I picked the Amex.
The
Amex.
Express.
Oh, like it's denied so many places. Why would you choose that one?
The nicest card.
Highest credit
God.
limit.
That
Okay.
is on the first date. So what do you do with a credit card?
Well, he immediately texted me his PIN number, and kind of over the next couple of days, I would take out a little bit here, a little bit there, and then, when he would notice it, he would get excited. He would text me.
Like, you just bought something. I can see that.
Wow, I'm $100,000 in debt. Lucky me. How did I find you?
Someone just bought a Tesla.
Oh my God. This gives me anxiety.
This is so cool, though, guys.
I wouldn't have the restraint to take it all out.
You would love to be findumed over a guy.
No.
All right,
I
hold on,
would
though.
hate this.
Hold on. What's going on now? Where are we now?
Did he put the card on hold?
Yeah, what's going on
what
here?
happened?
Well, it was really nice for a while, and then randomly the other day, I went to do a withdrawal, and it said that the card had been deactivated.
What? He closed it.
Can we talk like how much money did you take over the time period? Are we
you can tell
talking
us.
thousands, tens of thousands?
Good question,
yeah.
Brooke.
Great question.
I mean, it was probably about 9,000.
Whoa.
Wow, that's so much. What'd you buy? Can you tell us anything cool?
One date, $9,000, and he's not calling you back.
I mean, I think for him, that's like a drop in the bucket, but I texted him and he didn't respond, so I'm just really confused.
Why do you want to call him? Why do you want to see him again?
Because he was really nice and fun. I had a good time.
Okay.
What a good PC answer there.
Well, I also want to see if he's okay. Like, did I make a mistake? Did I misunderstand our agreement? I just want to get some closure either way. Like, yeah, I'd love to see him again.
Gotcha. Okay, so this is definitely interesting. It's kind of a
My
sensitive
jaw
topic.
is on the table.
Because now we're going to be calling a guy, not really even talking to him about the actual dates and the romance. It's more about what he's into and what happened.
Wait, what's your name? What do you do for a living?
The date and the romance, Jeff. That's what we're going to call him about.
That's not what I want, bro. I want to get into the gritty, dirty details here when we call him.
I hope when celebrity answers, we recognize their voice.
Ooh, maybe we can all findom him together.
Okay, you guys.
I don't know how to do that.
No, just
Beth, you're going to be our Sherpa as we call him and
It's
do
her
a
band.
second date update Findom edition.
Yeah.
Right after this. Hold on.
Second date update.
Man, this is a really interesting second date update
Dude.
that we're in the middle of.
I am dying to do this.
How long were those songs?
I know
You know how much money I could have spent that time?
We're all really interested because we've never heard of anything like this before. But I guess we've been talking about this trend or a niche. I'm not sure what to call it.
I know it starts with a K.
I think a niche is good.
That's
And
what a
niche
listener,
is
Beth, described it as. It's called Findom, financial domination. And instead of explaining it in general, I'll just tell you how Beth's date went. Maybe you'll understand it that way.
Explains it perfectly.
Because she met this guy, Charlie, up at a rooftop lounge. First thing he did was spread all of his credit cards out on the table and told her to pick one. Any one. And she got to use it and take out however much money she wanted from his bank account for the next week.
Until suddenly he's not texting her back and the card is declined.
Yeah, deactivated his card, ghosted her with no explanation for why. And Beth doesn't understand because they both had agreed to this. That's what Findom is. Like,
And I think it's good to note that Beth, I mean, you're actually interested in him romantically. It's not just a money transaction.
Yeah, I like him.
That's just the
If it was a
cherry.
money thing, she would have spent way more than $9,000.
Sure, yeah.
In a week?
Easily, Brooke.
Easily, Brooke. I spent $9,000 right now.
Alexis, you got to teach Brooke how to do this
Yeah.
properly. But we're going to find out what the reason is. Hopefully he picks up.
gosh.
Let's call Charlie and see if he answers. Here we go.
Wait, are we okay talking to? I mean, can we out him
It's a
on
good
this?
point. Let's try and be sensitive about it. I don't know if he'll want to talk about it.
I mean, I don't think we should come in hot with
No.
like you give your credit cards to women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll tread carefully with it, but let's see if he even answers. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Charlie?
It is. Who's this?
Hey, Charlie, my name is Jeff. I'm on a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, good morning.
Radio show that you're on now, too. So
Yeah.
welcome.
We have never been so excited to talk to someone.
What is this all about?
Well, this is a segment that we do. It's called Second Date Update. What we try to do is help out our listeners who've gone out with somebody and they had a really nice time with them. We try and help them reconnect afterwards if there hasn't been a second meetup. And recently, you went out with a woman named Beth.
Did she call you? She contact you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She reached out to our show. She is a little bit confused because after your date, there's been kind of a lack of communication. And I hope I'm not overstepping my bounds here, but she did say that you and her are both into,
Oh, we're going to do it.
well, a certain type of thrill dating.
Oh, my.
Why?
Is that
I like
fair?
how you're dabbling around here. I love
He
it.
can't see your air quotes that you're using.
Well, I'm trying to frame it positively.
Yeah.
You know?
Can you just say that she told us about the credit card?
Well, I don't look. If you don't want us to talk about it, that's totally up to you, Charlie. But she mentioned that you're both into findom,
Financial stuff.
financial domination.
She told you that?
yes.
Yeah, she
and we're
did.
all
Why
like,
wouldn't she?
I'm going to say she came off so confident and like it was just a very normal thing. Of course, we're all surprised in the room because we'd never heard of it
Brooke's
before.
jealous of her in some ways. But the thing is, this is how she found out that you weren't interested in her because she tried to make a withdrawal and the card got canceled or declined. And I don't know how it works in the findom world, but that seems like a sign that things are probably over.
Yeah.
Couldn't just contact the bank.
Yeah, so Beth is confused because there was no follow-up afterwards, no explanation, and I don't know if there's a term for findom ghosting, but
Let's not try to make it.
she got Ebenezered or
There's so
something.
many. Yeah,
but
maybe that's it.
I don't know, but
A rich ghost? I
she
like that.
is hoping to figure out what happened.
Oh, my God. This whole thing is funny.
Yeah.
Is it?
So
You haven't really been telling
I don't get it.
We're a
So
funny
wait.
show, so
Oh, it
I
must
think
be
that's
us.
what's happening.
No, but what do you mean, bro?
So you're cool with the money part, right?
Of course. I mean, that's what I'm illustrating on my dating profile.
Okay.
It's exactly what I'm trying to tell people.
Okay.
So
well,
what happened?
yeah, what we're trying to help Beth figure out is where things went south.
Well, I guess let me just put it this way. After about a week, I guess I was just disappointed.
In what?
Disappointed.
Oh.
She did tell us that she spent around $9,000. Is that the reason? It's the amount of money?
I guess I was just hoping she would go bigger.
What?
Bi-
What'd you just say? You wanted her to spend more?
Bigger with the spending?
What?
Yeah.
What?
She was just too careful.
Oh, she was too cautious.
It felt like Findom Light. I don't know.
Findom Light?
Wait. So like,
I didn't even notice you took anything out.
I'm sorry, but when you've gone out with other women who are into this, how much do they drop in a week?
I mean, a lot more than that. Like I said, I didn't think you would understand.
Well, I think we understand. You want a woman that is willing to be more risky.
How many dates are you going on in a month?
Don't you think that she would be open to the idea of spending
Yeah,
more
it was
if you
good.
communicated
True,
that to
very
her?
fixable.
I feel like she would.
Yeah.
No, I really don't think so. I mean, I need a woman to go hard and really do some damage.
To your financial accounts.
Yeah. Finish the sentence for him, bro.
Oh my god.
And you don't see Beth being able to do that.
I mean, Beth is nice. Don't get me wrong.
You don't want
but
nice.
she's talking about budgets, and trying to be careful.
Alexis even threw up in her mouth a little bit.
If I wanted to talk about budgets, I would talk to my wife.
Hey,
Your
wait,
wife?
what?
Your
What the
wife?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh my
What?
god. You have a wife.
Wait, and she has a budget?
All right.
Please tell me your wife.
You know what?
And she has a budget. I'm just saying, she has to deal with it.
Wait, did your
That's
wife
usually how it happens. I don't know if we want to dig any deeper.
I have so many questions.
Let's not ask any of those questions. At this point, we need to be bringing on somebody else into this conversation because you don't know this, Charlie, but Beth has been listening on the other line.
She's on the other line?
Yeah. She's been waiting to talk to you, so.
That's how this works.
Beth, you there?
Yeah. Okay. So I just want to understand. So you don't want to see me because I did not spend enough of your money, and you're not willing to communicate that to me. So you just ghosted me.
And he's married.
I don't think she cares about that.
Wait, hold on.
That
Beth,
would have been the first thing I would have brought up.
Beth,
She probably doesn't even care.
Beth, did you know that he was married?
I mean, no, but like I could work around that. But like,
Okay, sure. Man, the fandom world is complicated.
Hold on. You said you liked him for him.
Or
that
not
would
at all.
devastate you if you liked him.
yeah, we had a good time. I'm sorry that I'm such a considerate dom.
She's not looking
Too
forever.
caring. Wow.
Beth, I'm not sure if you understand how this is all supposed to work. It's just really not sexy at all when you're trying to be careful and cautious. Like, that's not the point of it.
I know, he has a wife to do
God.
that.
You
So,
guys, my head hurts.
It's giving not desperate.
okay. Beth, talk to your sub here.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, in a dom and sub relationship, you're supposed to build trust, right?
Boring.
Did he just
Did you say boring?
There was a couple of days throughout our short, brief time together where I checked my account, and guess what? 0 activity.
How dare you?
Beth,
Not even Starbucks.
come on. That's irresponsible.
Starbucks?
Like breakfast sandwich?
Beth, you can step up your game though, right?
Yeah, I could absolutely step up my game, but maybe I should check in with his wife first.
Oh.
Actually, can I say that I think that's a good idea? Because I've been very worried about this woman. Does she know Charlie?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions.
Yeah, you guys are asking a lot of questions right now. You called me. Hey, if I'm going to be a part of this, you guys will take what you get.
Okay, exactly. Yeah.
I'll take
In
it.
Charlie's
Thank you.
words, boring, Brooke. So let's move on to the interesting stuff. Well, this is what we do.
He can afford it.
Charlie, the whole purpose of this segment is to try and reunite you and Beth together again.
Despite him being married.
Beth says she doesn't care, and clearly he doesn't care.
But there's
so.
one other person here.
No, his wife can listen and text in and weigh in however she wants to. But the whole goal is to set you up on another date, and we would pay for it.
I mean, listen, it's just not going to work for me. I've found another woman already.
Oh, you did?
I'm sure it's easy, actually.
And what?
Well, she's actually putting fear in my heart, and that's really all I'm in it for.
So jealous.
Okay.
Why do
Hey.
Why do I want this woman to bankrupt you?
That's what he wants, too.
She could try. I'd love it.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Actually, this conversation's turning him on a little bit too much. So, you know what, Charlie? We're going to let you go. Thanks for your time. Beth, I'm sorry that didn't work
knew?
out.
Who knew, Beth? I thought you did serious damage.
Yeah, I guess I got to step my game up.
Yeah. Well, Jose, would you like to volunteer your bank account?
Oh my God, you got a budget of $9, girl. Take the 3 zeros off. I got you.
Wait, already an overdraft fee.
Oh, God.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
So many texts coming into 78592 from people saying they'd love to go out with Charlie.
I'm shocked.
Get in
And
line.
I had our producer check the numbers. Alexis, we really need you to stop texting
Yeah.
her.
But I have a whole list. I could spend like $50K today.
Okay.
No, I could too, honestly. Very easy.
That's just because you keep crashing your car.
Yeah. Charlie is already with somebody, and I highly doubt you could do more damage than her.
Charlie is
I
with
don't know.
multiple people. He is also married. Why does that keep slipping through the cracks?
Because that's not what findom is about.
Okay. Again, he would not answer whether his wife knew or not.
Can you imagine having so much money that people try to bankrupt you and they can't?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And if his wife doesn't know that like random people are taking out thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from his account and has no idea, then she doesn't want to know.
I think they're okay.
That is not true, Jeff. That is so far
That's
from
the
not
stance
true.
I'm taking. And if you want to listen to any of our second dates, you can find them on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your content.
Yes.
Put in Brooke and Jeffrey's second date update. You'll find it there.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Oh, big PSA announcement.
Okay.
Even though they are going through bankruptcy at the moment, Spirit Airlines says they are classing things up. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Might look good on your way out, guys.
Are they upgrading their seats to ones without bullet holes? Nope.
That makes it more aerodynamic.
Yeah, no, not doing that. Are they offering free water now on their planes?
Please.
Absolutely not.
All right.
Rats.
But they did just
They have
announce
those too, Jake.
they said you cannot wear see-through clothing anymore, or it could get you kicked off your next flight. Yes, they said could get you kicked off.
It's not a for
Not
sure.
definitely.
Case-by-case basis.
What do they consider see-through?
It means
you
no,
know what I mean?
no more mesh tops without a bra, Brooke.
Oh, come on.
And it means-
Mama just likes to air things out. Spirit Airlines, their air conditioning isn't very good. So.
Oh, fine. It means leave your clear plastic mini skirts at home, Alexis.
God, you have so many of those.
And don't even think about wearing your full fishnet bodysuits, Jose.
Come on, man.
I thought you were going to talk to yourself finally.
Yeah.
On that one.
But this is real. They just updated their fine print to ban clothing items that could be seen as, quote, lewd, obscene, or offensive in nature.
Okay, hold on. Isn't this already a thing? All airlines already have a
Not Spirit.
Not
clothing
Spirit.
policy?
Not Spirit.
They're moving up.
Yeah.
Anything see-through or that exposes your privates is a no-no anymore.
Wait, so before that wasn't on the list?
Yeah.
You were missing out.
You know, they really don't have what the customer wants.
No, they don't.
You know?
Half the reason that I flew was to show off a little cheek while strutting to B-Gate. So their policy also bans lewd or offensive body art, too. So certain tattoos could get you kicked off the plane.
Hopefully they're like offensive. We all know we're going to see a Spirit Airlines viral clip of somebody being like, oh, what? Now I can't buy my privates out. I flew 3 weeks ago from Atlanta. I can't have my privates out now. Where's your manager?
Oh, good for Spirit stepping up in the world. Laser Stories is coming up right after this. It's the radio segment that's trying to bring comfort-style dinners to the breakfast table with a new line of hearty cereals, starting with mushroom and meatloaf crunch, frosted mac and cheese flakes, and pizza puff cereal. Get your box full today with Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other honey bunches of burgeros just don't. This first Laser Story is out of our favorite place, Florida.
Let's go.
Last year, a 40-year-old man named David Guavo decided he wanted to get healthier.
That's great. That's actually great news out of Florida.
What he did is he ditched all of the fast food in his life, along with chips, candy, and a bunch of other stuff, and then began following an extreme carnivore diet.
Okay.
Dude, I've seen some of these.
I don't get these.
Yeah, it's actually kind of scary.
It's not good for you.
No.
Yeah, in the long run, it's definitely not.
You don't know yet. Let's hear how this
Jeff,
went.
Okay, why is he in Laser
For
Stories?
8 months, David was only eating hamburger meat, cheese, and full sticks of butter.
Wow.
Oh, God, that's the thing I don't get is the butter part. Oh.
Can you imagine what his sweat even smells like?
Well, after a while, he began noticing something odd.
Oh, what's
his
that?
extreme diet turned his hands, feet, and elbows a light orange color.
Wait a
That's
minute.
normal. Keep going.
I'm showing a picture to my hosts here, so you can see like the cracks in his hands are all orange,
Oh, my God.
like in between his
That's
skin.
actually scary. It's like a reaction.
So-
That's actually
Weird.
like not
It looks like there's like crunchy Cheeto dust in all of the lines.
Gross.
Yeah, David thought that is a little unusual, so he went to the doctor.
Oh, that's good.
Told them he'd lost some weight and was feeling really good.
Oh.
But when they checked his cholesterol, it was over 1,000.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Which, if you don't know, anything above 200 is considered bad.
How did he not have a heart attack right there?
Yeah.
So experts were called in and they diagnosed him with something called xanthelasma. It's when your cholesterol gets so high, fat starts building up under your skin. It causes yellow or orange deposits,
Ew, 'cause
usually
it's fat.
around your eyes, but it can happen anywhere on your body.
Oh, my
Dude,
gosh. And
how
it's-
much does that suck? You're trying to get in shape, and even the wrinkles of your hands get fat.
Yeah.
So, other than landing in a medical journal, David needed round-the-clock care to try to get back to normal.
Gross.
They didn't say how he's doing now, but hopefully he's had a vegetable with his meal of butter.
He's
So,
an extreme guy. He's probably only eating vegetables
Yeah,
now.
now he's
you
the
know?
opposite.
this next laser story is out of Europe.
Ugh.
According to a report out of the UK, a mix-up involving British nuclear subs almost kicked off an international incident with Russia recently.
This sounds like a more serious story than laser stories,
What's
Jeff.
going on, Jeff?
The Royal Navy was scanning for sounds of enemy activity underwater, and they thought they heard enemy drone subs.
Ooh.
And the same sound was heard at least twice, so they were kind of freaking out.
Okay.
And they thought Russia must be dropping listening devices on the ocean floor so they could track Britain's nuclear subs.
Dang.
But after analyzing the sounds a little more, now they think it might have been something else. Officials have just come out and said they believe it was whale farts.
Did I do that? Never actually thought about that.
Me neither. That must sound crazy.
Can you imagine the bubbles that come up?
Dude. Is that how whirlpools happen?
I don't know.
Is that how it starts?
Can you hear our farts if you go underwater?
Okay, well, we don't need to break down whale farts for 20 minutes. I think you get the idea. They have been mistaken for enemy subs before, though.
Whoa.
No way.
I love that those are the two options.
It's either a torpedo or a toot.
A source in the military said they're still studying the data and taking it very, very seriously. But they currently think it was just a gassy whale and nothing else.
I feel like we should start calling farts enemy subs.
Yeah.
I got an enemy sub on the way.
This next laser story is out of Cinema Corner.
Hey, movies.
You know how it goes. The theater advertises a movie starts at 7 p.m., so you make sure you're in your seat, popcorn and drink in hand at 7.
Yeah.
No, isn't there 20 minutes of previews always?
I always forget.
No. First, you get assaulted by ads for cars and M&Ms and Prime TV show starring Logan Paul, followed by that notice to please silence your cell phones and visually locate all of the exits before we begin.
True. Fire exit.
Then the previews start.
Yeah.
Now,
I just I gotta pee before the movie starts already.
by the time the actual movie begins, it's like 7:40,
Yeah.
and your popcorn's half gone.
I know. I hate that part.
And
'Cause
I
I
have
want,
to go to the bathroom.
I want the popcorn throughout the whole movie, but I don't
Yeah.
want to sacrifice the time to go when the movie actually is going.
And we always try to get the large bucket, so you feel really bad when it's like almost gone. I'm like, come on.
Well, a Connecticut state senator calls this an abuse of people's time and has
Is that a
introduced
thing?
a new bill that would make theaters list the actual start time of the movie that you are paying to see.
Yo, you know what?
I feel like our show is an abuse of people's time.
Hey, we start on time. Well, not really.
People kind of like it, I think.
Okay.
A local cinema pointed out that these are challenging time for movie houses, and they really rely on those ads to have revenue.
That makes sense.
Otherwise, it probably wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Making it easier for people to skip those ads is going to make companies less likely to pay for them. So this is a big deal on whether a judge rules in their favor or not. We will keep you updated.
Dude, now I feel bad that I don't like to
I know.
watch the
Now I feel like I
commercials.
need to go support that.
I know. If anything, we should sit through more commercials when we go to the movies.
But guys, you want to not go to the movies, just go to the commercials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do it, theaters, just for you.
Yay! We'll leave before the movie starts.
This next laser story is out of Binge Bar. So, what were we streaming in 2024? Turns out it was a lot of older shows. And the data was just released. Let's find out who is the streaming king. At number 7, The Big Bang Theory.
Bazinga!
What? That is okay.
I don't know. I guess our family got really into Young Sheldon.
Oh, yeah?
And now they want to watch The Big Bang Theory
My parents
afterwards.
obsessed.
29.1 billion minutes of nerd jokes. Just love it.
Yep.
Then number 6, the prequel to Big Bang, Young Sheldon.
There you go.
long life, that chili cheeseburger is a step in the wrong direction.
It must be the same producers and everything then. It's really well
it's
done.
a really cute show.
32.8 billion minutes of people watching that show. Number 5, the always and ever powerful NCIS. 35.91 billion minutes of hot, steamy naval crime.
How do people still like it?
That's
Isn't
my
it
mom.
the
I don't
same
get it.
storyline at
Every
this
day.
point?
You know that the whale fart episode, though, is going to hit so hard.
Oh, yeah.
Number 4, on Hulu, the animated series Bob's Burgers.
God bless this mess.
Close to 37 billion minutes of time watched there. It would have been 36 billion, but our editor Ashley made up an entire billion just by herself. Number 3, Family Guy, also on Hulu.
You idiot!
that?
I watch these every day.
42 billion minutes watched. The second most streamed show in America last year was Grey's Anatomy.
What? I did not see that coming.
There's still new ones of it? Is that why? I don't even know.
And there's so many seasons. If you want to make it through like a whole thing, you're going to
Yeah.
have to spend a lot of
You
time.
guys, I started watching that show when I was like 23 or something.
Oh, wow.
That was 8 decades ago.
The biggest one of them all was the show Bluey. That's right. The Australian kiddie show about a blue heeler puppy was streamed more than any other program with 55.62 billion minutes viewed.
Wow.
Which does beg the question, who will become the next Bluey?
I don't think so.
No, a Greenie action?
No, Greenie's not appropriate.
It could happen.
I like it.
I mean, yeah, I doubt it's a kid's show, but
No.
still, I'd watch. That sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Friday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win Brooks Box!
Newbie Week continues here on Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Even though the last newbie who has never done trivia in her entire life absolutely destroyed Brooke yesterday.
That's a little hurtful.
Totally
Jeff.
shattering her spirits. But
She never answered a question before.
I mean, I just finally
Until
stopped.
She just learned how to speak
I just stopped crying.
and just destroyed her. But you know what? Maybe this will help because today, Brooke, your new challenger is John, a biotech scientist.
Oh, I thought you were going to say who really still can't speak.
No.
And then I was really excited. 'cause-
But you know those biotech scientists, they're always a riotous bunch. John, you got John, you got any hot biotech jokes to lift Brooke's spirits today?
You should never trust what atoms say because they make up everything.
That was actually really good.
That was pretty good.
Oh, man.
It's a molecule joke.
I'm telling that one to my husband when I get home.
Oh, so good, John. No, I don't care what happens from this point on. This has been a successful edition of trivia. So let's...
Did you hear about the
Brooke's going out into the office to tell everybody. Well done, John. So let's get to the rules here. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yep, I am.
All right. Your time starts now. Today is the Chinese New Year. Is 2025 the year of the horse, sheep, or snake?
Snake.
Tom Selleck and Oprah Winfrey share a birthday today. Which one is older?
Oprah Winfrey.
Both Taco Bell and McDonald's were both started in what state?
Ooh, God, pass.
What is the largest muscle in the human body after the gluteus maximus? Is it your lats or your biceps?
Lats.
In which city would you find Bourbon Street?
New Orleans.
What do you call the disease that attacks your optic nerve in your eye?
Glaucoma.
Uh-oh. I am worried for Brooke as she comes back into the studio. Here comes John. Well done. And like we said, you're a brand new player because we are in the middle of Newbie Week. Not only is John a biotech scientist, but he says for fun, he likes to play Ultimate Frisbee and do board games.
Oh, that's cool.
I feel like board games are making a comeback.
Dude, I love board games. What's your favorite right now?
I usually play a lot of different ones, depending on what my friends play, but Dominion and Carcassonne are kind of
Those are like
standby.
intense ones.
Those are like battle games.
I'm like Battleship and Clue. Those are cool.
I like Rat Trap. Who remembers Rat Trap?
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap. I never even played it. I just like to do the trap.
Yeah.
Rat Trap is like the lower class version.
Oh, yeah, that's what we had in our house.
It's actually where you set the trap.
Yeah, so it was a real game. My dad's like, Jose, get the rat. We're about to eat dinner.
Now, Brooke, you're up. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck. Your time starts now. Today is the Chinese New Year. 2025 is the year of the horse, sheep, or snake.
Snake, I believe.
Tom Selleck and Oprah Winfrey share a birthday today. Which one is older?
Ooh, Tom.
Both Taco Bell and McDonald's are both started in what state?
Wow. Texas.
What is the largest muscle in the human body after the gluteus maximus? Is it your lats or your biceps?
Lats.
In which city would you find Bourbon Street?
Ooh, New Orleans.
What do you call the disease that attacks your optic nerve in your eye?
The nerve disease is called cataracts? No, that
All
one's not.
right,
That's glaucoma.
Brooke.
Glaucoma.
It's too late to get your
Okay.
answer
Did not
in
take
now.
that.
You've
All right.
been guessing for too long. Let's go to the scoreboard to see how you did with Jose.
Sitting in my chair, I'm relaxing, I'm getting blackout drunk, and you're leaving me alone.
All right, be a party pooper.
Bolaños.
Okay.
John, you got 4 correct today.
Oh, John bringing the fire.
So good. And Brooke, you got also 4.
Suck it, science degree.
I'm sorry, John. Just not enough to beat her today. Let's go over the answers. It's the Chinese New Year. 2025 is the year of the snake. Between Tom Selleck and Oprah Winfrey, who both have birthdays today, Tom Selleck is older. He turns 80. Oprah turns 71.
That guy like doesn't age.
80 years
Wow.
old.
Taco Bell, McDonald's, both started in the state of California.
Oh.
The second largest muscle in the human body after the gluteus maximus would be your lats. Those are on your back, like the side of your back.
Yeah.
And Bourbon Street, you'd find in the city of New Orleans. The disease that attacks your optic nerve in your eye is glaucoma. John.
Good game, though.
I'm sorry, it just wasn't quite enough to beat Brooke today. But just for playing, we are going to give you a pair of tickets to see Creed at the White River Amphitheater as part of their Summer of '99 tour.
Cool. Great, thanks.
And come play again soon. We need more of that biotech humor, okay?
All right, I'll bring some jokes with me.
All right, man. We're going to be back to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.